Well, how'd you see it tonight, Lindy? Obviously, it's a 2-1 game. It's a good game, and then a couple of lapses that kind of cost you in the third period.
I thought for where we were at as a team, we gave it everything we had. We needed to play a tight game. We made a couple mistakes there that hurt us, but I thought again we battled hard to come back. Played a great second period. We just left too many plays out there. We had a Sharon Govich below with a guy wide open. We didn't make a play. We had Pav wide open from net front, didn't convert. Janssen, Kukkonen missed the net. There's a number of point-blank opportunities that we just left out there. But considering where we were at, I thought the effort we got gave us a chance to win the game.
If I told you before the game you're going to shut down their top line, which is pretty powerful, you'll take that. It's just
you've got to give a lot of credit to the McLeod line. They gave us a great game. The game plan was to play them, try to frustrate them. I think we did because all Pacioretty wanted to do was yell at me at the end of the game. What did I have to do with it?
When you talked after the Philly game that you guys needed to play smarter considering the circumstances, the illness and whatnot, did you get a smarter performance tonight? Did you like that they learned some of the lessons from Philly and carried over?
Yeah, we learned some of the lessons, but there's such a fine line. On first touches, on compete. I went in and talked after the game about compete, about your first touch. The second goal was we had first touch and didn't do well enough in that first touch. And the margin of victory for us, we all know, is very thin. It's a lot thinner when you take 5 or 6 guys out of the roster. So when you have that opportunity to get their first touch and move it, and you don't execute and it ends up in the back of your net, those are the plays that make the difference by the end of the night. And it's all we talked about before the game was the one-on-one compete to allow us to be in the game.
Did you think overall, the score aside, that this is a game that was right there for you guys to win? It seemed like you played a pretty even game, well enough to get the victory. Is it just those little things that are the separation?
Yeah, I mean, they've got some good skill up front. They got good speed. Their rush play is really good. With, you've got, a couple of defensemen on that back end that are in every play. Peter Angelo's in every play, dangerous. So we knew what we had to try to prevent to give us a chance. And I thought, for the most part, we did a capable job at
that. The end of the game, the offside, was that initiated by the league themselves? Because I know Vegas had used their timeout earlier in the game, so they can't challenge, right? I mean,
not sure on that. Not sure.
You mentioned the McLeod line. Your defense ate up a lot of minutes tonight. Specifically, I think Siegenthaler. Your thoughts on his play tonight, and just overall, he's feels like it's kind of been building to this.
If you look at Severson, Siegenthaler, they gave us a great night. We knew we were going to have to play them a lot. They gave us what we could expect for the amount of minutes they played. I think Damon was around 28. So it was the type of performance we needed out of them to give us a chance.
And you mentioned Pacioretty yelling at you at the end of the game. One of their players kicked one of your players' gloves into the stands. Is that a penalty? Is that a fine? What have you ever seen something like that?
I don't know what's penalties anymore sometimes. Don't ask me what a penalty is.
Fair enough. Thank you.
The end of the game was our guy bumped their guy. Didn't do anything else except just finish a check.
Lindy, the effort out of the Hughes line tonight, is that something you need to see more often, more consistently?
Well, look, we need to be 4 lines deep. We need all lines executing and understanding that we got a responsibility in all areas of the ice. That line has more ability to put the puck in the back of the net. They're going to play more than other lines, and they did tonight. But I thought again they left a few plays out there, Jack was in alone in the second period. Shot went wide. Pav had a pass right on the tape that went off his stick that would have been what I'm calling a grade A scoring chance. Those are the plays that are going to make a difference. As much as I talk about the compete plays that go against us when we're trying to defend, those are the offensive plays that will make us a team that can score 3 or 4 a night. That'll give us a better chance to win every game.
Jimmy Vesey talked a little bit about there being certain parts of the game where there are stretches where the team just isn't playing the right way. I mean, is that what you're talking about when you're talking about hard work and compete and the one-on-one battles, that type of thing?
Yeah, I'm talking about what we do with the puck. What has been the biggest issue with our team has been what we've done with the puck to allow the opposition to score a goal. Puck in the middle of the ice, a blind puck in the middle of the ice, the careless. Those are some of the lapses that'll happen during the game. Although tonight, a lot fewer than last game. We got to continue to get better. That is on me to make sure our team gets better at that. One incident happened in the third period. That player came off the ice right away because no more. There's no more just throwing pucks in the middle of the ice and hope plays. We have to play a game that's going to be hard. It's going to be diligent to allow us to win the tight games and stay in the tight games.
Was Subban precautionary, close contact, that type of thing?
No. Well, right now he's precautionary and not confirmed yet. So, thank you.